So he's like nice headbutt.
Yeah.
He's like that guy. You just don't really, but he doesn't really headbutt hard.
We've met a lot of goats like
He
that.
has
Okay, cool.
beautiful
He's our
blue
only
eyes.
one that's like that.
Hey,
I
Billy.
just met a goat that had blue eyes like that.
He does have beautiful
But
blue eyes.
he's getting
cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
Okay, if he's a jerk, I'll go find his leash.
No, he's great.
Maybe, you know.
This is such a cool place. So you're starting to tell us, but how did all of this come about?
This all came about.
Turn your phone.
Oh, I can't even believe that was music on.
No, little soundtracks. he provides his own
Hey, it's Paul
soundtrack.
McCartney. He's a
I just
vegan,
bring
okay?
my own
Right.
music.
It's all, it's all right.
Vegan is too.
We started out when we came out here. We were sick of the commercial food industry, basically, and we wanted to raise our own food. We were not vegans or vegetarians. We were going to raise our own meat, raise our own vegetables. But through that process, we got a variety of animals, which you'll meet today. And from meeting the animals and raising them, we could not kill the animals.
Every animal we got.
How sentient they were.
Yeah,
and,
every animal we got our pig, and I was like, well, I
can't
can't
afford.
And then we got our cow, Movie. Movie was like 2 days old, and we were like, well.
Yeah, after I bottle fed Movie twice, his mom passed away, and I bottle fed him twice. I was like, we're not gonna ever kill this animal. You know what I mean? So.
Wow.
And the big one was the rooster.
And,
We were like, okay, we're gonna do this, right? We're gonna we had this rooster, and he was a jerk, and he was beating up the other roosters, and we're like, we're gonna kill the rooster, right? And we picked him up, and the roosters never knew fear, so they wouldn't know what was happening. We were carrying him, and I swear to God, he went, no. It was like he was screaming.
He just started screaming. He knew he was going to die. So what we realized was that these animals are not.
And we didn't do it, obviously.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But so then we went basically vegetarian because we were still eating eggs at that time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we knew the horrors of agriculture.
Okay.
So what we basically were going to do was do our own.
Yeah.
But,
And through that process, through raising, we milked her. You'll meet everybody. We milked her, and we never separated her from a calf because that was one of the horrible things of the dairy industry we did not like. So we actually waited. I used to take the extra milk,
But it
which
was
funny.
unsustainable.
But it was
you know?
unsustainable,
That's the thing.
and it's not good for you.
Right.
The more we
It's
read
not good
about
for
it, the more we,
and the cow, even though it was humane and we gave her extra grain and feed,
it was still a stress on her body after.
You could see the stress on her.
You could see the stress
and,
on her
it wasn't
body.
worth it.
So we gave milk up, So and then finally we were just like, let's just go.
Let's just
You know what I mean? We're this close. You know what I mean? So let's just go the whole way.
like people that do want to homestead and people that want to get back to making their own stuff. It's a group that don't really coincide with vegans a lot because they have the same basic tenets.
Right.
They just don't realize meat doesn't have to be a part of it.
No, it does not.
And they don't know that.
And it actually, the animals enhance your environment. Here what we try to do too is we have everybody coexist. We don't put cows in one pen, goats in another pen. Everyone coexists, and they live, and they actually, it creates an environment where they actually help each other. The chickens actually clean out all the pens of bugs and stuff.
The goats will eat plants that the cows can't eat.
And it really it works as long as you keep a balance. It works.
And when we flood, because we flood every year, which is fine because it makes great grazing, so we let that happen. The ducks go through the flood area and they get all the mosquito larvae. Everyone has a thing. It's really cool.
And it actually, the environment it creates is awesome, and it benefits us as well as them. So it's like working together.
It's almost like it was supposed to work that way.
Almost.
Right.
Almost, man. Well, no, it is supposed to work. You're right. You're actually 100%.
Yeah. A lot of people are like vegan, and then I want to have a farm rescue. But a lot of people are like, I just want to go off the grid and raise my own food, and everybody thinks you got to kill stuff to do that.
Right.
And they need to know you don't.
No, you don't.
That's the cool part, and that's what you guys can do. Like you can teach people that. If you can catch people, before they do it, or even while they're doing it, it's really. I think a lot of people are not vegan and they're not vegetarian because you buy that plastic wrapped piece of chicken in the store. You didn't have a chicken under your arm and you're going to have to cut its head off. And when you're faced with doing that, that changes a lot of
Well,
things.
your
And you
Facebook
should
would-
let it
yeah.
change things. A lot of people feel like I have to go through with this to do this kind of lifestyle. You don't.
So instead of building up that callus to you know, rejecting
embrace it, man.
Right.
Embrace the fact that these animals are
Embrace your
so
humanity.
sentient.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Embrace instead of saying to yourself, "Hey, everybody does this. I'm going to kill this. It's okay," because it's not okay.
It's not.
Okay? It's not okay to kill other living things.
yeah.
They know.
And they
And
know
they
they're
have
going to die,
families.
and we all,
Right.
you know, and that's it's.
And
you
people
can't,
need to know it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
okay.
have to
You don't
kill
have
the
to
animals.
them.
That's silly.
Well, it seems like so many, like for homesteaders in general, and what you guys are doing, or what we're going to try to do. It seems like we're so close on so many things. We want to reduce our footprint. We want to get back to
Exactly.
nature. We
Yes.
want to, you know,
Yes.
reduce plastic, like all that
Yeah,
stuff.
we all
We
have
want
the
to reduce
same
you know,
goals.
here's the thing.
We're so close.
You can
Exactly.
preach. You can preach all you want, but you're still part of a system.
Yeah.
That is bringing the earth down.
Yes.
It's polluting the earth. It's destroying our environment. It's destroying our habitats. It's destroying our animals. So what you want to do is try and break away from that. And what we like to say is you do what you can, when you can, where you can.
Nobody's
Okay?
perfect.
And
Exactly.
yeah, nobody's perfect because, and I'm not going to say it, I drive a truck. I use gas.
Yeah.
Okay. I use plastic once in a while. You can't get away from it. You try your damnedest,
Yeah.
but plastic is everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can only
But do your best.
do your best, man.
You know, do
That's
the
all
best
you can
you
do.
can do.
Do the best you can, and in any given situation, instead of just saying, "Oh well, everybody's doing it, I'm going to do it too." You know what I mean?
Look at what you're doing.
It's
first.
past that time right
Yeah.
now. We're past that time.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time that we make the great leap forward. You know what I mean? Instead of going backwards.
You got to vote with your dollars.
Yeah, you do. That's
And our whole neighborhood is cattle country. They raise meat cows across the way, and that's where two of
Commercial
our cows came
agriculture.
from. Every 6 months, they take the babies away from the cows, and the cows cry for 3 days. I don't even go outside because I can't handle it. But at the same time, these people are not. They do it because it makes them money. You know, they're raising cows because cows make them money.
You need
It's,
to
yeah,
make
it's
a
not that they're
transition.
bad people.
Exactly.
Instead of
They're
using
going
the
where the money
subsidies
is.
that you're using to subsidize
Yeah.
the dairy industry for throwing away milk and subsidize the beef industry so you
Yeah.
can make it affordable, if you took all that money and put it in a program where you could transfer farmers over to a less...
Grow peas, grow
peas,
soybeans,
grow soybeans,
you know, you can grow a ton of vegetables, you can grow all kinds of things.
and at least cut back.
And they will. If the money is not in meat, they're
Yep.
going to grow stuff
And
that's
that's
not meat.
why you vote with your dollars.
But it's up to
Every
us.
time you spend money,
Yeah.
you're voting, because that's what, if you're supporting companies that are doing the right thing, that's vitally important. If you and going vegan is the number one thing you can do, because
Yeah, of course.
if we all went vegan, the factory farming's
That's it.
gone.
And let's get that out there.
Well, I have to
Well,
say
and-
too, the younger generation is a lot
They're
hipper,
way better.
and a lot hipper to what's going on.
Yeah.
And now they can go to Burger King with their dad and get an Impossible
Exactly.
burger instead of having to get
And-
a
and
meat
it's
burger.
not perfect, but you
And
know
that's-
what?
It's not perfect, but it's okay.
It's better.
It's better.
Yeah.
And the fact that they see it as a way to make money is a good thing.
Great.
You know, as a way to
Even Tyson, I mean, okay,
Tyson's.
you do horrible things. Fine.
No, it's not-
That's okay.
You're not-
Let's not name
You're not a
people.
fan.
I know. Well, you know what I mean? I mean, oh my God, it's Tyson.
Let's not name the corporation.
Well, but I mean, here's the thing. At
But,
the same time, horrible
yeah.
things. But you're gonna try
You're
to
gonna
make some
try to
vegan
make-
stuff.
yeah, you're gonna try to make vegan
and,
stuff,
And
so.
if we kind of support that, maybe they'll shift away from the horrible things into the better things.
Well, and I think your point, yeah,
Right?
your point is right. We vote with our dollars, and so often we focus on every 4 years voting, but we vote 3 times a day when we eat,
Yeah,
when we go to the
do. We
grocery
vote
store.
every
Exactly.
day.
When you guys eventually went vegan,
Yeah.
did you start feeling better? Was there health benefits?
Oh,
Oh my
kidding me?
God.
So that's a yes.
Are you kidding me? I probably weighed 206 pounds,
What?
and now I weigh 165, and that's in less than 4 years. My energy level is up, and I'm not a plant-based vegan, okay? By no means. I'm like,
He's a junk food vegan.
I love
and I make a
Beyond
lot of the junk
Burgers.
food,
I
have
love
to admit.
Beyond sausages, and stuff like that. But even that, I mean, cutting out meat has been so beneficial,
Well-
especially because now I'm getting older too. You know.
all of our all of like your blood statistics and all that stuff is down. But speaking of cooking, I cook a lot. And I
she's a
love
chef.
vegan cooking. Okay, before when I cook, it was like meat, starch, vegetable, meat, starch, vegetable.
Well, that's what
whatever.
you did.
Boring.
That's what you did.
Now,
you know,
last week I made vegan sushi.
Man,
So awesome. I just learned how to make vegan yogurt from soy milk. And I gotta say, that was one of the things I really missed, and I would buy some commercial yogurt.
and
It
it's
was
cool, and you can buy vegan culture.
making
for
your own
and stuff.
yogurt's amazing. I do a lot lot of like seitan, I do like pseudo chicken patties and things like that. I make all
She's a
kinds of
superb
stuff.
chef, and actually,
I make
we want to throw a shout out to the Gentle Chef.
Oh my God.
If anyone's going vegan, the Gentle Chef's cookbook. Which one is
We'll
it that
show
we have?
you guys. We have Cook and Let Live. Do you
Cook
have
and
a
Let
list?
Live.
No, but we'd love
He
to.
is
Yeah.
Oh, we'll
absolutely-
show you when you come in the house. I'll show you the
Because
cookbook.
she made roast beef, but it's not roast beef. And
Right.
I mean,
It's like
it's
seitan
like
roast beef.
seitan roast beef. It's just incredible.
Cool thing. We're in Florida, so it's hotter than hell. You need airflow,
Yeah,
and
you
you'll
do.
notice our chicken coops are built out of pallets because they get great airflow. 3 years ago we had a frost.
Yeah.
During the frost, what we did, we took hay and just stuffed it
You
in
can
the
stuff
pallets.
the pallets.
Oh,
with
it's a
hay.
great.
Yeah, and it
then you got-
produces a
so if it gets
natural
cold for
insulation
whatever,
all the
it's going to be cold for a week or two.
And where do you guys get where do the used pallets come from?
Everywhere. You can get
Everywhere.
them for nothing
I
behind
scavenge all
stores.
over
I
the
get
place.
some from Ace's Hardware, the feed
Your
store. If
feed
you're at the
store.
feed store,
Yup.
they'll-
That's the big one.
if the guy's cool, he'll give them to you. If not, he'll sell them to you for like $2-3 a piece.
So if you hear tires squealing behind a Tractor Supply, it's Glenn taking off with the pallets.
Well, they know I'm coming, man. So
Our front fence is done
we're
out
doing
of pallets.
our front.
Yeah, that looks so
we
cool.
do.
We're doing
everywhere.
our front
The
fence,
cows destroyed our front
and
fence.
it's
God bless
with a
them.
post, and it's especially for cows because there's a post every 4 feet or less, and so that's strong.
And you'll meet the steers. The steers are ginormous,
Yeah,
and
they're
Movie, our one steer, is a jerk and will take down any fence that he can.
But he don't take the pallet fence.
He doesn't do the
Oh,
pallet
good.
fences. Yeah,
So, and
they
that's why
really.
we're doing. We're going to do the whole property and that.
If somebody wanted to support you guys, would you recommend buying a shirt? Are they on your website or?
Yeah, we can buy a shirt.
Okay,
if you
or
want to.
just send you straight money without.
You're like the
Yeah.
worst capitalists of all time.
No,
you know,
Well,
we don't,
here's the other
we
thing.
don't even charge for
Speak
tours.
well, and-
So I mean, it's
Well, here's the other thing. I do want to say this. This is
But-
big about our fundraising. Nobody makes money here.
No.
Okay, Glenn
Yeah.
works here full time. He makes nothing. I work a full time job, and one of our big things when we started this, we never want to have more animals than we could support fully on our own. And I know that's not
Yes.
popular. People say if you're a nonprofit, you should be like,
Well, we want to
you
be
have
able to be
give donations.
self-funded besides getting donations in
Yes.
case anything happens where donations dried up.
Yes.
We're not our animals aren't going to suffer.
No, it's
okay?
important.
Our
People
farm
should
is not
know.
going to
No,
suffer.
we will always.
We will always
Yes.
be able to take care of the animals,
And that's super
and that
important.
includes medical also. You have
Yeah.
to take because medical
Wormer,
expenses are big.
medical, feed, all the things.
All of them. So, and yes, do we take donations? We do. Do we love donations? Of course we do, because it
huge
frees our
relief.
money up to do other things. I mean, we haven't even finished up our second room in the house. We've been here 12 years. So, once
But we
start,
built a lot of animal
once we
enclosures.
started this
Right.
thing, I mean, this is you
It's
know,
taken
but
a
it's
long time,
okay
yeah.
because it's
But
working towards something
I think it's really
cool.
important for rescues to
Yeah.
be on some level self-sustaining. I mean, like larger rescues have endowments and whatnot, but I think I see a lot of rescues. They're like, you have to donate, or the animals won't eat this month, or the electric will be turned off. I never want that to be us. We will always take care of these animals, and we have to do it on our own.
Well, you guys are amazing. We so appreciate your time.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you all for coming out.
You guys
And
come out. Thank you.
Yeah.
anytime, if you
Yeah.
want to come back and just let us know, man.
Well,
Thank you, guys.
we learned so much, and if any of our supporters can help these guys out, they're doing amazing
Vice versa,
stuff.
man.
Florida
We-
Rescue.
we're gonna-
We learned
we're
so
doing
much.
the same
Farm.org.
thing. We're letting
You
people
guys,
know
we'd
that
love to do it.
you're happening.
Oh, well, thank you so much.